Hello everyone, welcome to Authentic Vision Tarot. I am super excited to be here with you, and as always I'm going to utilize this very large, very unique, very beautiful, very petrified, piece of wood. I know that was probably loud, I didn't mean to bang it. So I do use this for cleansing. It's a spiritual protection in a sense, and also is a very significant form of guidance directly from our earth. So yeah, I usually do like to use it as a rowing stone. Sometimes when I meditate, I find myself hugging it sometimes, and I know that seems strange, but I do breathing work, and sometimes holding this near my heart space, it helps. It helps. This piece has been an integral part of my life since I found it. So I would like to begin. I'm being called to do a motivational reading. So first and foremost, I would like to just pull out these cards. There's a small book, but for right now I think we're just going to focus on what's basically in store for us inside this nice little deck. So sometimes I would split something in half that's so large like that. A positive attitude attracts success, so that's fantastic. So I'm just going to give this a little shuffle. And I will say that I shuffle differently, a variety of ways. It just depends in that moment how I'm feeling. I will say that fell out, that I always shuffle live with you. You will never find my readings in a pre-shuffle format. It's just not my style, and no judgment to readers who do choose to pre-select or pre-shuffle, etc. their decks. That's completely their own choice. And just in that moment, I would like to say that this card is on the bottom of our half deck. It says, put your energy into those things that matter most to you. Okay, so you know what? I feel like that's just going to allow for formation of what you are destined to be, to do, okay? What you are destined to emit into this world, into other people's lives, okay? Into their minds, into their heart spaces. Now, nothing is popping out on this half. Oh, just as I said that. Very interesting. Okay. That's good for that one. So, thinking positively makes a difference. Okay, so this is a very motivational deck. I'm very pleased with it so far. It is one of my newer decks within the past few years. I'd say I haven't bought a deck in well over a year now, but there was a point in time where I really, really loved to collect all kinds of cards, okay? All kinds of rocks and petrified wood. And that's just what I found healing in that time of life. So this is what's come out, okay? Small changes eventually add up to huge results. Repeat that. Small changes eventually add up to huge results. Now, I'm not sure who needs to hear that, but it can seem impossible until it's done. Interestingly enough, these two have come out together. Now, those in my mind go hand in hand. So dream it, and you can achieve it, okay? Discipline is required for dreams to become reality. Now, isn't that true? One down here is saying, nothing is impossible to those who are always willing to try. I love that because effort is huge. Effort is intention, and intention shows everything, okay? There is nothing to stop you achieving what you want. Say that again. There is nothing to stop you from achieving what you want. If you have the strength to start, you have the strength to succeed. Okay? Don't forget that. Now, if you have the strength to start, you have the strength to succeed. Okay? Last one. Work hard in silence and let your success be the noise. Now, isn't that something? So, I'm being kind of called to place this right here and read this in alignment. Beginning with the very first card that fell out, okay? A positive attitude attracts success. Nothing is impossible to those who are always willing to try. There is nothing to stop you in achieving what you want. Small changes eventually add up to huge results. Work hard in silence and let your success be the noise. It can seem impossible until it's done. And if you have the strength to start, you have the strength to succeed. Dream it and you can achieve it. Discipline is required for dreams to become reality. So I'm bringing that one up. That is our very strong message. Discipline is required for dreams to become reality. Now, if you were following along as I read those cards in order to you, it almost sounded like it was all supposed to go together. It almost sounded like the message was... I'm actually at a loss for words in this moment. That was so in sync. It's actually floored me, and it's called me to grab just the very top card of whatever was on the bottom of our shuffles here in our two separate piles. Okay, just one more each. Being at peace attracts positive energy. So we do need to create peace for ourselves. Yes, we do. When we create peace for ourselves, we create peace for other people. Don't limit your challenges, but challenge your limits. You know what? I absolutely love that. I think that this motivational deck, it's backwards, but yeah, it says motivate. It's a very, very positive reinforcement for if you're feeling a little bit drab, okay? So now I'm going to grab my Sunny Side Up deck. Now, this is also a deck of cards that I have found to be extremely positive throughout life, throughout different cycles in life, but also just in general day-to-day use, okay? So don't be defined is on the bottom. Don't be defined, but define yourself. Don't let gossipers, haters, negative naysayers... Oh my gosh, I just shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Don't be defined is still on the bottom of the deck. Be who you are, not what others think you are. Take charge and let the good times roll. That is very, very significant, the fact that that continuously appeared in the shuffles. Now relax your muscles, it's saying. So you know what I want to suggest? I want to suggest you running yourself a warm bath and sit in the tub, soak in Epsom salt, in 100% natural, pure Epsom salt. And don't be shy with it. It will actually help you significantly internally in your muscle tissues, your joints, and any physical pain you feel. But it's also something more than that. I can't explain it. If you like bubbles, you know what? Try some eucalyptus bubble bath with it. That's what I want to say in the bottom of the deck, saying relax your muscles, okay? I'm just going to do one more for this specific deck and just see. Okay. Drink your coffee mindfully. Oh, that's very interesting. So you know what? There's been automatic splits in my hands. So I'm going to look what it is. Okay, very cool. Okay, so drink your coffee mindfully, meaning savor the moment, the flavor, and the aroma. It says use a beautiful cup. Cute. This also initially sparked the thought in my mind that you could potentially be consuming too much caffeine. Maybe you're drinking too much coffee, and you know what? Maybe it's at your own detriment. So soak up some rays. It says sunshine is nature's bubble bath. Very interesting, because I just told you to take a bath, didn't I? So tick something off. How good does that feel? I don't know how 2 cards turned into more, but you know what? It's obviously for a reason. So meaning, tick something off, okay? How good does it feel to get stuff done? How good does it feel to be productive? I mean, come on. It is the most reassuring form of like enlightenment, almost physical enlightenment that there could be. You just feel so good. You feel like, you know, giving people hugs, you know. So it says bust a morning move. So that means put some music on, dance around, work out. See how that sets up your day if you do this first thing in the morning. And you know what? Funny, it's saying find your center, stop rushing. Stop rushing. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, stop rushing. Savor. Again, savor. Funny, stop rushing. Savor your moment. Savor your coffee. Savor that flavor and that aroma. So this also fell out. I'm just taking what fell. It's way too many, way more than I thought, but this is obviously out of my control. So salute the sun. Reveal in stillness. Early morning, every morning. Get ready to make magic happen. So you know what? The key is in your hands. It just says find your center. Okay? So from there, I would just like to say, when we live in gratitude, it sets up a path of abundant living. Now, the amount of appreciation that you feel, that you emit, that you share with others, it varies. I know it varies on our moods. It varies on the day, right? I completely understand. But you've got to try even when you don't feel like it. You know what I mean? You've got to try to be as positive as you can all the time, because you're setting the example. You are the one that other people are looking at, are looking for answers from without even knowing it, okay? I feel that from this energy right now, that you have some sort of wisdom deep embedded inside of you that it may even be unexplainable. It may actually attract people to fear you, feel that you're intimidating even though that's not your intention, or fear the fact that there is a different way, and you are an example of that. You may not get in on the negative gossiping, and you may not get in on all the hating that's taking place, say at work or in friend groups, etc. And I want to say that you should be very proud of that. I think that if you are taking place, contributing negatively to some of the behaviors I just spoke of, it's never too late to correct that, okay? It's never too late to try to do better. It's never too late to raise your own bar and in turn raise the bar around others, okay? So learn from our mistakes. Maybe next time don't get in on it. Just smile, nod, continue on, or occupy yourself with something else. You can also be a positive reinforcement to that negativity, and you could, with suggestion and power of suggestion and choosing your words properly, you can change the subject for a more positive direction, and you could try to maybe spread that mentality of positivity over negativity gracefully, right? Without aggression, without getting upset or getting mad. Commit to life. This is a vividly sacred time to pledge a beautiful ideal, to the virtues of the heart, and to dedicate our lives to it, like we do at births and weddings and on deathbeds. We stand in love, we look ahead, and we promise to make good on the vision. Approach this as a sacred passage to higher consciousness. Submit your fears and vow to love. The ceremony is underway. Love, you guys, love is the answer. Love will guide the way. So on a random split, it says, see the beauty. Wow, okay, very cool. On the bottom of the deck, it says, you are healing. And one more. Cut. Oh, okay. So in order, you are healing. We're both static and moving in every moment, living and dying. We are pure light and we cast shadows. Parts of us are ramping up the resistance before they come into balance. There are places in us where we are bound and blinded, and there are places where indestructible light beams shine. We are multidimensional and interconnected beings, and so our healing will never be a linear process. So go at your own pace. What kind of confirmation to that? Of savior, the flavor, savior, the aroma, and no rushing. Stop rushing. That is pure confirmation to the cards we just pulled underneath. See the beauty. Love sees the perfection in the person and the moment and proceeds from that expanded awareness. It's like zooming out to notice both the sun's rays and the contrails and choosing to comment on how amazing the sky is. When you open up to see it all, the beautiful parts become more evident. So you know what? I just want to say, backing that up with the first thought that emits in my mind is love, beauty, in simplicity. See the beauty in simplicity and see the uniqueness that is in something simple, that is in something just intricately simple, okay? Just love, only love, always ever love. So this is again confirming what we literally just said. Now, I'm being called to grab something completely different. I'm being called to utilize this Peace Oracle guidance. Okay, beautiful, beautiful cards. Let me just show you. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the artwork is, again, just super simple, okay? And that's what called me to grab this deck, because it's saying love. Love will guide us. Love will heal us. Love is beautiful. Love is life. Commit to life. Don't allow yourself to be pulled down in other people's negativity, in their false, inaccurate judgments. Don't allow them to consume you. Don't allow them to take you off of your course, to interfere with what you are destined to do, with what you are destined to accomplish. Okay? So I can feel passion just flowing through me so fiercely right now. So the card that flipped out is realization. So I'm realizing that life is beautiful. That even though not everything we plan works out, it's okay. That ultimately it's okay. You know what? Contemplation has come up. And fertility behind it. I just feel like maybe someone is contemplating growing their family. Contemplating reproducing. Maybe adoption. Maybe there's some sort of major decision to be made. And listen. The card listen is coming up. And I mean, please admire how beautiful this artwork is. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. You guys, underneath listen was healing. And guess where it goes? Over the card, you are healing. I mean, I can't make this up. This is absolutely amazing. And so here I sit, treasuring gratitude, okay? I want you to trust the process. I want you to allow forgiveness into your heart. Allow forgiveness to flow steadily through your mind, your body, your soul, and overwhelmingly wrap your heart space, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving everybody else, everybody, okay? I know that can be hard sometimes, but I'm being serious. That you have and walk with a very protective energy. So it's either ancestral protection, it could be cosmic, universal, earth, something steadily protects you. So please know, healing is real. You are on the brink of discovering things that you never thought, ever thought were possible, okay? About yourself, maybe about some painful situations, but also just about the future, about your abilities, okay? So I'm going to take this deck and I'm going to end this reading. Okay, let's see what we've got. Healing is real, please. Realization, healing, listen, okay? Forgiveness, the contemplating fertility. So this could also just be fertility as in new beginning, as in growth or rebirth. It doesn't actually have to mean fertility as in reproduction, okay? It could though. It very well could. So I'm pulling Deer. I know that sounds silly. You're thinking, what? So these are medicine cards. Oh, which I almost just dropped everywhere and I didn't. Deer. Okay. Number 4. So right away I see 2, 2. Breaking that down. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. There is a diamond. A raw cut diamond. Clutching a claw. Talons holding it. That could be significant. The feather and the tassel here, made of leather, this represents utilization of everything. So don't waste. Don't waste. Don't allow yourself to overconsume, whether that's food, whether that's substance, whether that's explicit material, okay? Whether that, like, I could continue to go on. But no overconsumption. And I mean, purchasing things, all of this applies, okay? And there's a wishbone hanging here. So you know what? This is how I want to end this. Make a wish. Take a deep breath with me now. And find it in your heart space, to forgive yourself. To forgive anyone who's hurt you. To forgive anyone who you've hurt. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, allow yourself to release. Thank you so much, everyone. And I look forward to meeting with you again soon. Sending you so much love and healing in this time.